Morning, everybody. Futures are pumping. You can see across the board. S&P 500 up 3%, Nasdaq up almost 4%, Russell up 4.37%, and Dow Jones up almost 2.5%. Bitcoin is kind of flat, not showing a lot of response to this news. There's a agreement being made between US and China, so they are all agreeing on tariff. Tariff on China will be significantly lower. I think they're saying 30%. US is saying, and China will change to 10% on US goods. So we will see how things are going, and we'll review all the other charts. Hit the like button, guys. Only takes 1 second to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate that. Okay, S&P 500 futures. I don't show this chart very often, but I'm showing it now because you can see what's actually happening. We came back to this neutral white zone, okay, which is around 58.50. We can see we had a breakdown here. We went below, came to the buy zone here, tried to rally, but then another bad news came and then broke down way below that. Now we are back to neutral zone, and you can see actually, if I will show you on 1 hour chart, there is a gap. If I go to 1 hour chart, you can see this gap up here. This will eventually fill at some point. I just don't know when. We could touch new all-time high and then do a pullback, or we could pull back sooner than that. Who knows, right? So just keep that in mind. I think we will go touch 64.37 by the year end. This red line is the target on S&P 500. Time and time again, you can see we touch. Sometimes we go above that. So from now until the end of the year, that is my target. And from where we are right now, that target is about 10% away. Okay, so keep that in mind and trade accordingly. So pullbacks should be buying the dip opportunity. So look to buy the dip. Now, in terms of daily chart, or in terms of point of control chart, maybe we'll go there first to see what's going on. So this is S&P 500 point of control. We made a point of control here around 57.57, and then we had another news, and then future pumped very high. Now we're trying to make a point of control on 58.49. Now if you go to the left side, you can see here we are now above this 58.26 point of control, which is a very good news. So you can see here in the past we had multiple point of control. So we are around 58.47, and then if they want to really pump, we can go around 59.67 as well. So, and inversely, if they want to dump, these gaps will eventually be filled. We don't know when. 56.86 is a gap fill. Just keep that in mind. All right, let's look at now daily chart. And this is SPX daily chart. Well, there was a gap here on SPX around 58.20. If you look at SPY, which shows price action, you can see we are opening right on this gap fill. All right, 58.581. I was telling everybody this gap will 100% fill. We had a gap up, so there was this 200 SMA, dark blue line. They were not able to close above that. Lot of resistance here, and then they decided eventually to gap up and fill this gap. So at market open, we're opening on a huge gap. Okay, so there could be some potential selling coming as soon as market open. So keep that in mind. Would be some potential selling coming to backtest this 200 SMA and then maybe bounce back again. We'll see which way market goes, and we'll figure out. But if you're in profit, look to take profit right at market open, because this is where some resistance could be coming as well. You can see this was previous support. You can see right on this yellow line, but support, bounce, and then it became resistance here. So right where I think it's gonna maybe cool down a bit, and then maybe they will close near 200 SMA. That's what they might want to do. In terms of Nasdaq and DX, that gap is around 20,575. If I look at triple Qs, you can see here they're opening massive gap up, and again some resistance here. They're opening on a gap up above that previous gap 500. Probably they're trying for new all-time high, but then there's a lot of resistances here before, and now that will support here before, which will act as a resistance. So my advice will be, as soon as market open, look to take profits. Another reason why I'm saying that is because of here, you can see futures are deep in the red zone, okay, in the sell zone here. And you really, ideally, you want to buy near the green zone, buy zone, not near the sell zone. Same thing with Nasdaq, same thing here. You can see near the resistance, near third standard deviation, actually third line, which is very rare. So you really want to take profits here as soon as market opens. Same thing with Dow Jones and Russells. Okay, so let's go back to daily chart and show you live market as well. This is S&P 500. You can see we are opening on a massive breakout out of 200 SMA, which is very good. But again, we have created a massive gap here. This is Nasdaq, same thing here. Nasdaq also was trying to close about 200 SMA blue line, but again, they are doing a gap up and now going higher. Probably they're going to go straight higher to new all-time high, but could be some pullbacks along the way. We'll wait and watch. This is Dow Jones in front of 200 SMA, and then this is Russell in front of 200 EMA acting as a resistance. In terms of Bitcoin flagging, again, the measured move, the target was achieved. You can see here, if I do a trend line here, from bottom to top on Bitcoin, it was flagging and now it broke out. You can see this was a flag broke out, that target was achieved. And let's see, maybe they want to do another flag here. So maybe they consolidate for a bit here before they break out. Let's wait and see. Okay, maybe this is just going to be some consolidation before this try to go another breakout. We'll wait and watch. Ethereum looking very strong. Multiple days of nice pump, now just consolidating below 200 SMA, which is good because it can give some time for these moving averages to catch up, these all these moving averages, and then that will bring some strength. So I won't be surprised if it just consolidates here for a bit. In terms of tech stocks, NVDA already opening on a gap up in front of 200 SMA. So I think they might try to test that 124.98. And I did buy NVIDIA yesterday. I mean, sorry, on Friday, and I gave that to my members. I gave them details on that I'm buying NVIDIA and the levels. And I will be looking to take profit near 200 SMA. I only put my sell order there. Let's see if it goes there. And if you want to know more about what I'm buying and selling, there's a join button in the description of this video. Join my Discord channel. Let me know your user ID, and I will move you to members only section where I share all the levels, all the buy sell levels, these levels for all the stocks. You can see here these ones, all the stocks I share, and I tell when to buy and sell. And you can see here NVIDIA came very close to green line yesterday, and I bought it near here. Okay, let's go back to daily chart, and let's keep moving. Tesla up 8%. Again, trying to fill this gap around 330, sorry, 3, let's say 329.81 going there. Our wall moving averages developing a nice bull trend. Apple filling this gap around 212.70. So again, a lot of these stocks are basically trying to fill some of these gaps, and then they will do another move. So really nice moves here. Netflix is down, not sure why. Maybe some news. Not sure why they are putting this down. Something with US television and ads, and who knows. Meta, Facebook is. Oops, why is this not going away? Give me a second. Okay. Not sure what was there. Okay. Meta also trying to fill this gap around 665 going there. Google, after breaking down that news, hack news, a lot of resistance in front of it. So it's going to take a while to reach above. Amazon up 9%, unbelievable move. Gapping huge gaps. Wow. Trying to fill some of these top gaps, I guess. Microsoft up in front of new highs, trying to make a new all-time high. That's it. CrowdStrike also are moving higher. ServiceNow also moving higher. AVGO also going higher to fill some of these top gaps here. Bond market, Toronto Stock Exchange, this was basically going to new all-time high. Hang Seng Index getting an 8 count sell signal, so keep that in mind. Bond market is weak, but getting a 7 count SPY signal. So that's telling me that we're cutting near bottom. So here you can see 7, 8, then we had to dump, and then here 7 counts and pump, 7, 8, and then had a pump here. So that's good news for bond trader. If you're looking to go long, TLT, again, trying to fill some of these gaps here. In terms of commodities, US oil now again backtesting some resistance here. Let's see if it can break out here or it will get rejected. Who knows? We'll wait and watch. Natural gas, some consolidation. Gold, 3% down. Looking for lower prices around this gap fill 2780, even a 200 SMA is possible. So gold, people are selling gold and buying stocks, I guess. Silver and copper is going to follow gold. Sugar is in a nice buy range here. Wheat is breaking down. That's not good. Breaking down on this trend line. We want it to recover. Corn is trying to recover near 200 moving average. Dollar is showing strength. So this resistance finally became support now. That's one of the reasons. I guess gold is also pumping. Dumping. So that's good. So for the dollars traders, this is good. So this has became a support. Now going towards next resistance. AMD up 7%. All tech stocks are high. Basically, all chip stocks are flying. Very high flying stocks. So that's good. So we can just move on. MicroStrategy trying to go towards new all-time high. Buy the dip. UNH. Again, I'm keeping an eye on UNH, and healthcare stocks are down because Trump wants to lower cost of drug. So all the medicine and drug costs will be lower. So that's why all these healthcare companies are going down. You can see big gap down on Lilly. G&J is down. UNH is flat because it's an insurance stock. So we'll see. Looks like bear market in healthcare now. In terms of all stocks, CNQ filling this gap. Looks like it wants to fill this gap around 31.34. So very good news. Maybe trying to now recover near 200 moving average. And if there are any particular stocks you want to review, just put a comment and I'll take a look. VIX is breaking down. Looks like it's going to go now and fill this gap around 18.49 and also more gaps to the downside. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Let me know if there are any particular stocks you want to review, and I'm going to keep an eye. Looks like a good opportunity. Congrats to all who held since last week. Nice opportunity to sell here. Okay, take care. Bye.